Good morning, friends. I'm Dr. Yogesh Sarode of Juvan Vikas Mahavidyalaya Devgram. I welcome you all in this session. In the last part, we had seen the comprehension of the lesson through reading. The lesson was Between the Mosque and the Temple, written by Boman Desai. In this session, we will focus on the analysis of the lesson between the mosque and the temple. Friends, as you know, mosque is a place where Muslims worship. The word mosque comes from the Arabic word masjid. A larger collective mosque is called a masjid. Larger mosques offer normally more services to their community. For many Muslim people, a mosque is more than a place of worship. Mosque or Arabic masjid or jami, that's any house or open area of prayer in Islam. You will find the Arabic word masjid means a place of prostration to God, and the same word is used in Persian, Urdu, and Turkish also. Thus, we can see that the translation of the Arabic word masjid into English becomes mosque. So, a mosque is a house of prayer and a place of prostration before God. It's a building designed and built specifically for the worship of Allah, God of Muslims. If you go category wise, it is where Muslims stand shoulder to shoulder, uh, united in their love for God and their desire to please Him. Him means God, Allah. Now, if you focus on Hindu community, the word temple is a building, or you can say place for worship, or a dwelling place of God or gods. It is the place where Hindu people unite together, pray to God, uh, express their sorrows in front of the God, and pray for the blessings of God, for better happening, for their good future. The lesson between the mosque and the temple mainly focuses on the conflict between two religious parties of Hindu and Muslims. Perhaps their misunderstanding could be taken as the theme of the story. So, the story highlights the importance attached to the religious places and the intolerance that rises from the attitude of the community. Now, here in this lesson, you find one central character, that is of Banu. Banu is the chairman of sanitation committee, and she has to settle a dispute between the Hindus and Muslims about the placement of dustbin. Hindus says that it is too close to the temple, and Muslims say it is too close to their mosque. So the collector warns Banu that one day bloodshed might result if she were not careful. Banu says that she is the chairman and she would fix a day to examine the disputed place, and will find out a better result that will be good for both the communities. Now, after Banu's role, she decides to find out solution and then she visit to that site, the site of content, uh, where the quarrel happens, or the center of quarrel. So one day she visit to that spot. Banu wears a plain cotton blouse and plain sari. The collector of the district sends a car to pick her up, but she send it back. She chooses to walk because it is not far, and she wants to show people that she is just like them. She is glad that the two committee members, means one from Hindu community and one from Muslim community, come uh, uh, and after some time, uh, uh, they they are of a little help in right, but she could get their moral support. The presence of the representatives of these two community people uh, give moral support to Banu while finding out that solution. After some time, she makes a parade. She unite number of people of both the parties, both the groups, and few students, and the karwa becomes large. So it was just like parade of people, just like Mahatma Gandhi's Dandi March. When Banu is on her way to the site, a group of students recognize her. They ask Banu how she is. Banu says, yes, she is well, but she has an important work to do. So she could not talk to them. She invites them to join her. She remembers Gandhi's Salt March, during which Hindus and Muslims and the people of all caste and creed uh, are united in a show of solidarity against the English. The students also follow her, and as they walk, many people join them. Soon the collector's car come there. Banu is looking more impressive and powerful with her huge followers. Finally, Banu finds solution on the dispute. Banu reaches the site of dispute. She says that the solution is very simple, but they all have to be reasonable. Both party leaders, both party people should be reasonable. They have got to find the place exactly between the mosque and the temple. She wants both a Hindu and Muslim to walk with her and count her footsteps. And accordingly, they count exactly 232. An answer comes 116. Then she asks them to count her footsteps back to the mosque. She stops at 116th step, and that is the midpoint. It means moving the bean closer to the temple and farther from the mosque. Banu feels relieved because she feels Hindus would give a more easily than the Muslims. The Hindus and Muslims thank her and say that it is a wise decision. So both the party leaders accept with a big heart. So the conclusion of the story, or the end of story, is very good. Here, all accept the decision. The leaders of both the communities approve the decision. Banu believes that she has succeeded because she is a Parsi and neither a Hindu nor a Muslim. Thus, we find Bowman Desai in this lesson had shown tactfully handling of the situation by Banu. The situation is handled very skillfully by Banu, the chairman of sanitation committee. It describes the conflicts and understanding after those conflicts between two religious parties. The problem of the two religious parties is solved by the person from the third religion. And hence, at last, Banu said that I have solved the problem because I am a Parsi, not a Hindu or Muslim. And more than that, I am a woman. So, here ends this lesson. So, friends, very interesting this lesson is based on the conflict on a trivial matter that could have been arised in the course of time between the two communities, between Hindus and Muslims, which perhaps may have been resulted into a bloodshed. So Banu, with her skill, carried out a solution, and the both parties accepted it and lived in happiness. So this is actually the characteristics of a leader without making a politics. So friends, I have tried my best to carry out the analysis part of this lesson. Definitely, you might have understood the core part of this. In the next session, we will see important questions and few point to discuss also. So thank you. Good day.